We begin tonight with a warning from the San Diego Police Department about fake parking tickets being left on car windshields in University Heights. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
And I'm Kirsten Holmes, in tonight for Carlo Cicchetto. CBS 8 obtained surveillance video of a man who appears to be placing a ticket on a vehicle. Now, those fake parking tickets demand donations be made to the San Diego Police Foundation and other local nonprofits.
CBS 8's David Gottfredson is working for you to get the answers.
Take a look at this surveillance video recorded Friday night on Park Avenue in University Heights. A man takes down the vehicle's license plate number and then appears to leave a parking ticket on the front windshield. The owner of the car is Rudy Burciaga.
So I was parked right here in this spot, and it's not really a spot, right? It's kind of a gray area.
Rudy fully admits he was parked illegally, so when he saw this parking citation on his car, he thought it was legit.
So it says, unless I donate to one of these foundations, they're going to report me to SDPD.
The citation lists a parking fine of $452 that can be avoided if the vehicle owner makes a donation within 48 hours to the San Diego Police Foundation, the California Transportation Foundation, the Regional Fire Foundation, or California Walks. As it turns out, the parking ticket was a fake.
I went on the website, I donated a couple dollars to one of these foundations, which I don't want back. You know, I appreciate the police here in San Diego, so I don't need the refund on that.
Rudy lives in the neighborhood, and now he just wants to know who put the ticket on his car and why. It's not even clear if the fake tickets are illegal.
I've parked here a couple times, and I haven't really had too many issues. I've had a couple business owners approach me, so I'm starting to think maybe it has ties to that.
The address written on the fake ticket is for the San Diego Buddhist Association temple right next to the spot where Rudy parked.
Have you seen these before?
So I knocked on the door and was greeted by the temple's president, the Venerable Mio Zhang.
Do you have any idea who might be placing these fraudulent tickets on people's cars and why they might be doing it?
I have no idea.
When I told her where the car was parked, she immediately found surveillance video from a camera mounted on the Buddhist temple. San Diego police did not respond to my emails, but on the department's X page, SDPD posted the fake ticket and tweeted an alert. Quote, the San Diego Police Department will never ask for a monetary donation in lieu of a parking citation. So right now, the identity of the person putting these fake parking tickets on vehicles remains a mystery. But the president of that Buddhist temple tells me she's going to keep looking through her surveillance video and see if she can spot anybody. In University Heights, working for you, David Gottfredson.
Really strange story. Thank you, David. Okay, so now to a working for you update, as an important fire evacuation road in Fallbrook is now undergoing repairs after being closed for about a year.
CBS 8's Brian White joins us live from Fallbrook. Brian, how much progress has been made so far on Sage Road?
Marcella and Kirsten, county crews have been working on these repairs since yesterday. They've been digging under the road to replace the broken culvert here, and neighbors are happy to see it.
The garden fire that broke out here in Fallbrook last month scorched nearly 50 acres and forced evacuations.
We immediately just threw the cat in the car and left, because we knew if the wind shifts or something happens and it comes up, there's no way out for anybody.
With Sage Road being closed, the fast-moving fire exposed a vulnerability.
That is the only way out. So if something happens there, nobody can get out.
For many who live up here, Sage Road is their preferred evacuation route to the 76. It's been closed since January when the underground culvert collapsed from all the rain.
It was very scary because in the area that we live, there's so much, fire hazard that any exit that's closed is scary. We just don't want to die in a fire up here.
We first talked with Susie Push and her husband last month when they were trying to raise funds to fix the road. Because they live in a permanent road division, or PRD, repairs are normally paid for using funds collected each year from homeowners. But they didn't have enough money, nor did they have enough signatures on a petition to approve a county loan. But after our story aired, the county found a creative solution to lower costs by bringing in a road crew from Public Works that PRD communities don't normally have access to.
We're all surprised, we're shocked, because we didn't have the votes to get the percentage that we needed.
And now that the work is finally being done, people living around here are feeling relieved.
It makes me very happy that we can, number one, we helped all the neighbors that live on top of us, and that makes me feel good.
And I talked to the guys on the crew today. They're working 12-hour days until Friday in order to get this job done. Reporting live in Fallbrook, Brian White, CBS 8.
Thank you, Brian. Now remember, if there's something you'd like us to look into, just email us at workingforyou@cbs8.com.
The California Water Resources Control Board has installed a new device, this thing here, aimed at stopping trash from flowing across the border and polluting San Diego's water. It is known as a trash boom. It's a 450-foot long chain, 450 feet long, of about 150 individual plastic sections. And that boom is designed to float to the surface of the Tijuana River and stop trash from flowing through and potentially reaching our San Diego beaches.
Focus has been properly on sewage. Trash has always been a key issue, and also one of the most attainable issues we could address. And this trash boom is a major step forward now in our 16-year effort to address these constituents of concern.
The state legislature approved nearly $5 million in funding for this pilot project. They will reevaluate it in 2 years to see if it's a viable permanent solution.
Drones in the skies over the East Coast have sparked concerns about drones over San Diego skies. I want you to take a look and listen.
Multiple reports of drones in the area. Dispatch called in for 3rd Street and Alameda and Coronado.
Do you know if Harbor PD is actively looking for that drone, or if they're just trying to find the pilot? We can see it flying basically right over the Coronado side of the Coronado Bridge right now.
They were calling in to let us know that they had visual of several of them.
Yep, this video was captured last night. What you just heard is dispatchers talking about the drone you see right there on your screen. CBS 8 reached out to San Diego Police, Harbor Police, and Coronado Police, as well as the naval base at Coronado, all to get answers, but none of those agencies are responsible for the drones, nor are they investigating what they were doing last night. But you heard in that video that lots of people are reporting drone sightings in our night sky. So here's what we know. While nothing is happening in the drone investigation here in our area, the FBI and Homeland Security have sent new technology to detect the mysterious New Jersey drones that sparked questions about sightings all across the country. Now, sightings have been reported in at least 6 states now. The FBI sifted through more than 5,000 tips in just the last few weeks. The White House officials say that agents are following up on about 100 leads.
For all that analysis over the last several days, we believe that the vast majority of these drones, of these sightings, represent commercial drones, law enforcement drones, hobbyists, and of course, as I've said before, civil aviation aircraft.
Officials go on to say the rules for flying drones are similar to rules for driving cars. That's why the FAA released a video explaining the rules for drone operation, all in an attempt to educate the public. The FBI also warns people to not aim lasers or weapons at suspected drones. Stay with CBS 8 for the latest on these reported drone sightings. We'll have any updates posted on CBS8.com. You can also follow us on social media or download our free CBS 8 app. And as always, it's streaming right now for you on CBS 8 Plus.
San Diego Unified's interim superintendent is 3 months into her new role and is already seeing some positive changes. Fabiola Bagula was named interim superintendent in September after Lamont Jackson was fired over sexual harassment claims. Since then, she says she's made it easier for school leaders to access information about students so they can better help them. Bagula tells our Shannon Handy she's also busy tackling a multi-million-dollar budget deficit for next school year. She says she's hoping to bring the deficit down by March, in part by offering early retirement.
There be layoffs. We're seeking not to. That is actually one of the reasons why we're offering our SERP, or our early retirement incentive. We're hoping that we can honor our veteran teachers with a beautiful way of exiting the profession and honoring them while not having to lay off anyone. That is my biggest hope.
If you are interested in hearing more from the interim superintendent, just head to CBS8.com and click on the online version of this story. We are learning new details tonight about the man accused of using a sledgehammer in a series of local burglaries.
Yeah, we'll have more on his day in court ahead, plus why patients at Rady Children's Hospital and their families have big smiles this holiday season.
We'll give you a look into the Las Posadas celebration here at Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Santa Ana winds already started to pick up across the backcountry tonight. We're going to be having those winds all the way through Thursday. Also talking about slightly warmer temperatures for tomorrow, put us above seasonal, and we cool down by the weekend.